You're such an asshole.
Okay, pretty good question here, which many of you younger starting out folk are going to run into. And by the way, I put a link down to Bachelor Pad Economics in case you have other housing questions, because there's an entire chapter on housing, and everyone should read the book Bachelor Pad Economics, because that way you won't be poor. We might be, you could get, something bad could happen, but generally, if you follow the advice in that book, you won't be poor. Here we go. Hi, Aaron. Please keep my name private, but I don't mind stating locations, etc. I would be grateful if you could quote me a price on the video. My uncle passed away and left me a fair amount of money, which I am in the process of receiving. I never expected to be left any money by him, as he was a working class bricklayer who appeared to have spent all of his money on Guinness down at the local pub. I've been with my girlfriend for 9 years, and we want to use the money to buy a house outside of a town together so we can start a family. We are currently in our mid-30s, work in another town, but we'll be moving to the original town permanently for my job in about 6 months. My girlfriend has also found employment in this town, so the transmission should be smooth. More details below. My partner is an amazing lady from a former Soviet country who's the stereotypical homemaker and has remained a tiny size 6 since I met her. She cooks all my meals, cleans the house, and we still go at it like rabbits. Imagine that, a woman that maintains her figure and you still are physically... I wonder if you have any incentive to cheat on her. I think that we are a perfect fit, as I have known her a long time, backpack in 40 countries together, and she supports me in all that I do. Oh, how do we get the Geisa? How do the women get the Geisa? She came from a poor background where her parents had nothing in the former Soviet Union, which makes her very grounded and a born minimalist. There you go. She hates feminism and communism more than me, which is a mega bonus. The last 2 paragraphs have been the long way of saying that I trust this woman and may take her. Okay, all right. Now here's the interesting part. Her wealthy uncle has kindly offered to match the money my uncle gave, which pushes the house deposit up to double the money. We also have around our own savings, which gives us a grand total of, I can mention it, $230,000. However, around $15,000 of that total figure is in silver, which I like to keep and pass on to future. Yeah, hold on to that. There's no reason to get rid of that. You want that for insurance. Just hold on to that. Okay, so you're talking $213,000. Here's the question. Do we buy a small 3-bedroom terrace house on the outskirts of the town for around $300,000 or $310,000 at 400 euros per month over a 20 to 30 year period and stack the pension pots? 2, buy a larger 3-bedroom detached house in a similar area for 390,000 euros, which has medium-sized payments of 800. How does, let me do the math here. 215 from that, so that's 100,000. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you're putting down about 210, which, all right. So yeah, it is the double the mortgage. 800 euros per month and pay less than option 1 into the pension pots. At the moment, I'm leaning towards option 2, as I don't think I would ever need to move out of the larger house. It would still aim to overpay the mortgage to cut some of the years off, like you previously mentioned in other videos. Just to give you extra content, we take home over 4,000 pounds per month combined after tax, but don't pay much into pensions. We only buy secondhand cars and save most of our income. My girlfriend wants 2 to 3 years, but wants 5 years off work to raise. Oh my God, she wants to be a mom? What do you mean raise your kids? What, do you actually like your kids or something? What's wrong with you? Rather than putting them in leftist daycare. The nice situation to be in. Never thought this would happen to me. Please, oh holy asshole, what would you recommend? Is there anything else you could think about? Love about? Did I have that? And no, you didn't have any questions because you told me how many kids. Yeah, here's the thing. It's kind of a no-brainer for me, and I would get the larger house because 2 reasons. One, the first one, it's a terraced house. I presume you mean they're going to share walls with other neighbors. And if you're going to have kids, they're going to be noisy. You don't want to piss off your neighbors. Also, you might like some peace and quiet. Also, with the detached house, a larger 3-bedroom, I would do that for the extra $80,000 in cost, even though it would double your mortgage on a couple reasons. One, you're going to have a family. You're going to have a sizable family, 2 to 3 kids. Yeah, you're going to want the larger place. But that's not so large that when the kids leave, you're like, what do we do with all the extra rooms? Where are our children? It's all empty. It's only a 3-bedroom house. So you can make it work in a 3-bedroom home pretty easily. Then when the kids leave, then you won't have to downsize. And what I'm saving you there is moving 2 times, not to mention the closing costs and realtor fees that you're going to have to pay every time you buy or sell a place. So if you could just get one house and stick with it until you even retire or pass away, the house you lived in forever, you're easily breaking even, maybe coming out a little bit ahead. The second thing is you guys make more than enough money. You work hard, you save your money, and people who work hard and save their money are not, well, for lack of a better, they have the right to some nice things. Not a lot of nice, but you've earned the right. You're entitled to the occasional nice thing. And I think one of the best nice things you can buy is a little bit of a nicer home. Because it's not like you're buying yourself a car that's going to depreciate in value. You could sell this home down the road, thereby recouping your money if you want to consider it an investment. And so for an extra $400, dude, $800 roughly dollars a month. I don't want to give too much away. $800 a month between 2 people, that's nothing. For a nicer home, and you have your own, and then you're not bothering neighbors, and neighbors aren't bothering you. Yes, absolutely. And then you don't have to move twice. That alone is almost worth 80 grand, like not having to move. But more realistically, you save moving costs and you save realtor costs. So you're not going to have to move all the time. But yeah, I would do the larger house. And you've earned it, so no guilt. You should do it happily. Free. Go, you've earned it. You've worked hard. You and your girlfriend have worked hard. So by all means, go do it. That's it. There we go. Isn't that one? That was a nice, easy one. All right. Do we have any $100 super chats? None. All right. There we go. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.